I could tell you a whimsical tale that's probably very inaccurate.
The Sensible Sociopath.
2, 3, 1, go.
Roma, the podcast is here!
It really never gets old.
Sorry about those jokes I said earlier about babies with both sets of genitals.
What does that even mean?
You know, I'm willing to risk my life for this podcast, Roma.
Ugh, that sounds insane.
And I'm also willing to risk your life for this podcast.
There's a difference between like uncomfortable and creepy.
Anyways, that's why I think pedophilia is just a sexuality like any other.
It was kind of traumatizing.
White people are bad and do bad things.
Periods are not just for women.
Take off their underwear and relax with their uncle.
How fast can I eat your ass?
I mean, you know, you look at me and you go, this is an international man.
My whole life is a sham.
And you can't get the white Oreos, that's racist.
I think I counted like 25 racially charged jokes.
White privilege allows me to turn off someone's headlights.
I was just being agreeable.
Roma, when was the last time you were agreeable?
It's been days.
Also, if you try to poop really hard, sometimes you'll come.
You would think that we'd have our shit together.
It's the enema for your face.
Yeah, I was gonna say cleanings for women.
I'm not a lady, Roma.
Oh, this is so gay.
Let's try to be inclusive, Roma.
What does that even mean?
Real mature, Roma. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sensible Sociopath, episode 86, I believe.
I'm not really sure,
Yeah,
but woot
we're
woot.
getting up there. We're almost to our centennial episode. Hopefully, we'll be allowed to continue and carry on until that day. That'd be nice.
I mean, as long as our overlords don't censor us.
That's right. And by that, we're talking about the electric company because we don't pay our bills.
I was thinking landlord.
Yep, we were never, ever going to talk about anything besmirching YouTube's name.
You besmirched me, sir.
Yes. We have our lovely co-host, Crab Claw Jackson.
Jensen, how's my hair?
It looks great.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you look very...
I just bathed. I can't fit in my shower, so.
That's a hell of a brag. I just bathed. Ooh, fancy boy.
Yeah.
No, that's great. Well, thank you for bathing for us.
Yeah, it was all my pleasure.
Christian, by the way, is
I expect to be covered in milk at the end of this, so.
It's going to get real sexy real fast. Yeah. Oh, I'm also wearing I'm kind of a big deal in Canada shirt.
Oh, shout out to Kat
Yes.
and Tammy.
Meow.
Kat and Tammy.
Meow.
Although I am aware that usually if you cover it up, it says anal. Let's see.
It almost looks like a manimal. Oh, it does. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah. There you go. Anal. So it's like I'm a fan of anal or I heart anal.
I'm down a big anal. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm down a big eat anal.
We also have Roma, our lovely producer.
Hi, guys.
She is producing the show today, which is episode 86.
Very good.
So we wanted to do Christian. Every time Christian comes, we end up doing a food episode.
It just happens.
It just, yeah, he's magical that way. So that's what we decided we would do. It's been a heavy news week. And so we decided we go on the lighter side of things, eat some spicy food, repent for our sins
Yeah.
of the previous, years of our lives.
Yeah.
And now we're going to move on, refreshed, clean, cleanse.
Cleanse, detoxed.
That's right. Yep. It's going to be like being baptized anew. Like a shiny baby.
It's going to burn.
It's
It'll
probably going to burn, yeah.
Yeah. So we do have some pretty good stuff. Everybody can check us out. We have Instagram, which you can follow us on. YouTube. Here you can subscribe, like, and comment. And if you give us a thumbs up, that's awesome. We also have Rumble and BitChute. So if you like those platforms, you can go there. And I also have a Minds and a Gab account.
Oh, very good.
And what are those like?
So Minds is, I guess it's kind of like, they're both similar to Facebook. Minds is pretty, seems to be pretty, it's just you post your stuff. There's different pages. There's different channels, it's, I don't know. I think Gab's a lot more like Facebook, but I wasn't a big fan of Facebook, so I'm not exactly sure where it went, but I just really didn't follow it. So yeah, you post your memes, they're a lot of the people that don't want to support big, social media platforms and censorship and all that stuff, and they end up moving to those sorts of environments more free.
I think that, social platforms, social apps, whatever you want to call them, are constantly evolving. And so I think it's interesting to see. I'm just curious where it's going to be in 10 years. That's what I think about a lot. I'm like, oh, MySpace was the start, got beat by Facebook. Instagram comes around, then you have Snapchat, then you got TikTok, Twitter was somewhere in the middle there. I think I'm interested to see how a lot of these age. I think that's gonna be really interesting because like we've been introduced to this in our lifetime of social media. So I really wonder who's gonna be the end contenders of it.
Well, and if you look at it, the progression of things, so like we went from things like Facebook and Twitter where you're actually, or like even like MySpace back in the day where they were actually like building your pages and like coding stuff, to then you're able to kind of just cut and paste all of this stuff, in your Facebook, and you're just able to really drop stuff in. And then it starts to go to Instagram, which is really just a lot more images. So you're just kind of going through images. And then it goes to TikTok, which is just like short little videos. It's kind of like Vines or something, except Vines, you actually had to like produce something to make a video, where like you're just dancing the dance other people dance,
I think a lot of that has to go with how people use phones, because you're right. Like a Vine was usually much more of like, I don't know. I didn't use Vine very much, but I
didn't.
I think it was very kind of like a separate occasion. Like you would do something and then you would upload it. As like TikTok now, it's like you find something, you recreate it, but it's all, I don't know. It just seems more seamless.
And Vine was, things like this got really hot on Vine.
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
So
Classic.
yeah, classic.
Let's do some shout outs.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's see what we got going on today. We've got Sarah, Dan, Kat, Crazy Lock, Steve S.
who'd you call me?
That's it.
Very nice. Well, thank you everybody for showing up, and thanks for being here, Kat and Tammy, because if you weren't, my shirt wouldn't be relevant.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Hey,
so-
I want to show everybody my gift that I got from Chris.
Yes.
It is. Tell him what it is.
It's all right. So I think like the trademark name is like Amber Onyx or Honeycomb Onyx, and then it's like a calcite. That's the type of stone it is. But for my work, we went up to like a mine and like a manufacturing. I mean, that sounds really, really, uppity and big and industrial, but really it was just like a warehouse with some saws and like a belt sander.
I mean, I'm sure they have to get that somewhere. So
Yeah. So we went up there and we looked at, potentially purchasing it, and that's still up in the air, but we got that as one of the gifts, and it's cool. I guess supposedly Virgos are the only one that can really wear that type of stone. I don't know why. I just read that somewhere online. It cracked me up. I'm a Virgo. I could wear it. Watch it.
It'd be a little heavier on the neck.
that's probably true. Yeah.
It's mostly internal. It's how
Very
you're
good.
supposed to.
Wear it internally.
Yeah. If you're trying to harness the true power.
Yeah. Which I am. It'd probably really rock your prostate, being like the size of a bar of soap, or a soap dish, I should say.
Yeah, I was thinking like, I don't know, nose, anywhere. You can put it anywhere.
Oh, or
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Like contact lenses.
Just chip away at them till it's thin enough to see through. That's
Yeah,
probably
it's
not difficult to
translucent.
do. Yeah. That's the amber part.
Yeah.
Now you could also find a mosquito in there, and then you could take the DNA from
Yeah.
the dinosaurs
Yeah,
out of that
right.
mosquito,
I like this.
and you could build some sort of a park,
Yeah.
from the Jurassic era.
Cretaceous Park, something
Yeah.
like that.
Exactly. Paleolithic, Paleozoic. Yeah.
Do you know what the oldest and I can't think of the word, but like less likely to die, most survivable life form on Earth is?
Cockroaches.
No. It's like really minuscule. This is a weird question, but I just think about it all the time now. Called tardigrades.
Retardigrades.
And I guess they can live in like space for like 10 years, things like that. They're like crazy, I guess. It's worth a look.
And what is it? Is it like an amoeba or is it?
No,
like
it's like a multi-cell organism, but they're pretty small. They're like, you know, probably like I don't know. I guess they kind of look like
is it like a mite?
yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that's what they are.
It's like a sea cucumber and a manatee mixed.
It reminds me of like an anteater and a caterpillar. Like it's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And so
Huh.
they just shoot these guys out into space to see what happens, huh?
Yeah. Well, I guess I don't know how they knew they survive in space. I don't know. Probably someone was like, "What happened?" Yeah, you're right. What happens when you put them in space?
Where do they live?
I guess like everywhere, like in water and stuff like that. And but they've survived like all of the 5 cataclysms of Earth or something like that. Like they're that ancient.
Hmm.
They're one of
Even Black Friday sales?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Some say they created them. Oh, I like that one. Hey, go down the one with the moon, and they had the target. Yeah, that's pretty good.
All
This
right.
how tardigrades was secretly smuggled to the moon.
Okay.
Oh, extremely high chance tardigrade.
So there's a bunch of memes. Are there tardigrade memes?
There should be.
I
Oh,
have
there is.
I
Yep.
have seen this before, seen them before.
Hmm.
I mean, obviously not with my own eyes, but I'm aware that they exist. They look.
they look
they
very
look-
huggable.
I was gonna say they look kind of fat. They're a little chubby.
Mm-hmm.
We should sell. You know how they sell those like make your own seahorse village. We'll sell our own tardigrade village.
Yeah. And,
A little chunky.
yeah. Well, I wonder what they eat.
Tardigrade.
I bet you it's blood.
I think they eat like smaller organisms.
Yeah.
I think they're omnivores. They just eat everything.
All right.
I think.
I mean, I don't hate them. There are worse things.
Sarah says
Sure.
they're horrific and cute.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting.
Whoever got to draw that, I'm jealous of.
She said equal parts horrific and cute.
That's what's important is
Yeah.
the equality.
Yeah,
That's
and
what we're all about here.
Cat agrees.
You guys want some snacks?
Oh, I love snacks. We
Yeah.
got Chris was coming on the show tonight, and he said last time he was on, he's like, every time I come on here, we eat, so we had to get snacks.
That's good. I'm like Pavlov's dog. You've conditioned me. I'm like, oh, every time I'm coming on so bad, I'm gonna have some food.
That's right.
But you know what's funny is because I was thinking that I had some mac and cheese before I came over, I was eating it on the way here.
You literally
Okay.
showed up at the
I
front
did.
door with a bowl of mac and cheese, a giant bowl.
Yeah, I ate the whole thing.
I guess that's what's important,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so I went to the Asian food store.
Okay.
And I just
It's one
wanted
of
to
your-
find some things that were, I wanted to find some stuff that's spicy because me and Christian usually
Do the spicy.
we'll do some spicy
Spice it up.
stuff while we're together. But I also did get some stuff that's just regular, just looked interesting. So one of them is this Lay's, and it is barbecue. It's
Okay.
like mala barbecue flavor.
Okay.
It looks like it has almost like Thai writing on it or
Yeah.
something. Laotian, something like that. And there's all different sorts on this at this particular Asian food market. It's a really
Okay.
big one. So we got a little bit of everything.
Was Oshi there?
No, my love Oshi was not there. But then again, I guess there were a lot of people wearing masks, so she might have been lurking. They did have live blue crabs.
Oh,
Oh.
It's
interesting.
kind of interesting.
That
They're
sounds
like
tasty.
$7.99 a pound, and
That's
back
pretty
in
good.
Jersey, we used to catch them and eat them.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool for us, or cool to see them.
Next time we'll have to get some and put the newspaper out with the bay
Yes.
spice and the mallets.
And smash them to bits. Delicious,
smash 'em
delicious
good.
bits.
Here you go, Rama.
So this is one thing that I've noticed about the Asian chips is they have the tiny ridges.
I think I like that better.
Even the Lays, yeah.
I don't know if I do, but I'm assuming I do.
It would capture flavor better. That's
They
what we
sound good.
know.
It's like stir fry.
Let's give
Oh,
them a shot.
Dan actually asked about Oshi.
They're complicated.
Started out okay.
Ooh,
Mhm.
it's a little spicy.
It's a little spicy.
So it's got a sweet and smoky start.
Mm-hmm.
You can almost taste char in it, like charcoal. The middle of it tastes like seaweed.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the umami of seaweed.
Mm-hmm.
And the end has almost it's a spiciness, like a throat spice,
Yeah.
but it's also got a little bit of sweet, like those little kind of sesame snacks.
Mhm.
You know how they have that golden, like you just get them in like a big bulk bag of just like
Yep.
Asian snacks.
Yes,
It
yep.
almost has that bittiness to it.
That was interesting. It had
Yeah.
like almost every flavor, I feel like.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, a throat burn. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
It's like the back of the throat.
Because my mouth isn't burning at all, but it hit me in the back of the
Yeah, how
throat.
do they do that? What type
I
of
almost
Rather
think
than a nasal burn or a tongue
Mhm.
burn. Yeah.
Yeah, I almost feel like they taste a little fishy.
Yeah. They definitely have that. And so I bet you there's some sort of shrimp or
Whew.
seaweed or, you know,
Mhm.
you can tell they're of the sea.
Woo-wee.
Yeah.
That was good. That's
Mhm.
good warm up. I like that. Yeah, that was very interesting. I feel like a lot of food you get from different cultures. I mean, I don't know if it's true, but I feel like there's more layers to it. You know, like I eat a Cheeto and I'm like, oh, it's salty. It's salty cheese. But then I eat something like that and it's like a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, it's definitely the flavors are very intense or complicated.
Mhm.
You know,
And I feel like
layered.
I feel like there's I think if you were an or if you weren't American and you tried American food, you could dissect it the same way.
Maybe.
However, not everything's like, you know, macaroni and cheese is pretty much cheese. You know, you might get some hint of onion.
Not
and-
if you put buffalo sauce, bacon, and jalapenos in it.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Then that is a different thing.
Yeah, plain mac and
I
cheese.
guess we're pretty simple, you know, salt and
Mm.
vinegar.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sarah
things.
says compared to All Dressed, definitely way more spicy and it's got more like of an Asian-y flair to it. All Dressed is just a totally different flavor profile.
Mm-hmm.
More I don't know, it's hard to explain. I'm not that great at explaining food.
All dressed.
The chips we tried a
The,
couple
the
shows
ones
ago.
from Canada.
Mhm, the
Okay.
Canada ones.
Yeah. The all dressed was subtle. This one was not subtle. You know, the all dressed was like I said, it tasted healthy. This one didn't. I mean, I guess it did because it did have that umami, that kind of seaweedy, whatever it is, seaweedy sea flavor. So I'm not sure if that's, you know, crayfish or shrimp.
Well,
or,
the picture in the front of it almost looks like remember those like weird fish sticks that I got? So I
Mhm.
almost wonder if it's like fish.
Yeah. And I think all their stuff really does because it's a
Mm.
big part of, you know,
Their culture.
yeah, their culture. So
Their
like
survivability.
if we went to Mexico, certain areas of Mexico, like the like Yucatan and all that, are supposedly like the Mexican food is not like Taco Bell Mexican
Oh,
food.
yeah.
It's a lot of seafood. It's probably what you would more expect in like Spain or somewhere.
So Sarah says has more of a fishy hint. Kat says I still think you got a lame bag. LOL, they are usually covered.
Yeah. No, they were very good, but I feel like all of the Canadian food was just like good for you. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that real sugar was delicious, dude.
Yeah.
It was so good. Dreaming about
Um,
it. Oh, were those cheese puffs?
Mhm.
Ooh, those were good.
Also, Dan says he was listening to an early 40s episode and you were talking about Oshi too, so I thought I'd ask.
Well, Oshi, what say you?
Is Oshi a man or a woman?
It's a lady.
Okay, and okay.
I don't assume, but I hope.
Should we get Oshi on this show?
I mean, she asked me what my podcast was called, and I didn't tell her
You didn't?
because that was the first episode that we did, and I didn't know how it would turn out. You know,
Oh, cool.
I'm shy, Roma.
It was your very
clearly.
first episode.
No, it was our first
Food
food episode. I
episode.
think it was about episode 23-ish,
Mhm.
something like that. The Fancy Feast.
Yeah, Fancy
Mhm.
Feast, classic.
You guys ate Fancy Feast.
That's what we
Pretty
called
much.
it.
It was pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what clip I love on YouTube from you guys?
What's it?
The Tracy's dog condoms. That one I've watched that one so many times and cracked up so hard.
That is a
that-
pretty good one.
That advertising, like how they're
Yeah.
trying to sell it, they're like fish. You can carry stuff in it. Like man,
Yeah.
really funny, really funny.
The the feel of fish in water.
That's right, Roma. You can feel the fresh of fish and water
Yeah.
with Tracy's dog cup. Yeah, that was a very fun clip.
Yeah.
Oh, Kat says also you ruined my crispy crunch because I didn't know what it is, but it does taste a slight ashy trade taste now. Thanks a lot.
I'm so sorry. She's
Honestly,
like,
that's the risk you run when you give people to dissect food on
I
something.
analyze food like
Obviously.
nobody else's business. I'm sorry. It's I
I feel like it's
don't
a
like to
slang
blow
thing.
my own horn, but I do like to, I don't know. I just like
It's
to,
kind of fun.
yeah.
And also, I feel like it's a test to myself. I'm like, do I know what's in this? Could
Yeah.
I guess? Could I recreate this if someone were to tell me to?
Mm-hmm.
Dan says it was episode 20.
Episode 20. Okay. Because I think because that was your first episode, I think. Ro.
Mhm.
Why is Dan such a baller? What is going on
So
here?
Dan's our biggest fan.
yeah,
Yeah.
that, geez, this guy's
Dan the man.
spitting facts.
That's why he's on the end of the outro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel. That's Daniel. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
When you hear that.
Dan says Fancy Feast was Romerica's debut in episode 20.
Yes.
Yeah.
We might need to hire Dan.
Yep. Dan's the next
Start a
hire.
street
of the-
team.
Yep.
Dan, you're on it.
Ooh, this one looks more traditional. So we've got seaweed gochujang
Gochujang.
gochujang
Yeah, something like that.
sauce flavor. Thank you, Christian.
Gochujang sauce flavor. That looks very interesting.
Yeah.
It almost looks like tartar sauce with seaweed.
Margot says Steve S. can analyze food well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He's an
it's
analyzer.
Sarah says, oh man, Dan's now an ultra fan. He's going to start quoting you.
Oh, it's been pretty good so far. Here, Roma. I spoke too soon.
Seaweed. Wow, I don't even know what that word is.
gochujang. Gochujang.
I'm gonna give this
So
one.
this does not have ridges.
No,
No,
this one
no.
does not. It's very traditional, I guess you could say, for we Americans.
So hold on. What do we rate? What do we rate that last chip out of 10? A Chinese 10 or Japanese 10? Asian 10.
I wasn't that into it.
Yeah, I mean, I would give it probably a 6. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not
It's
offensive
not
to
bad.
That's above average, you?
me. I would, for what I expected. Yes. I've tried some
Throw
bad
away your
chips.
expectations, Steven.
Okay, well,
For the
these-
win.
So these are spicy,
A little spicy.
a little spicy, not as spicy as the last ones. I actually really like them because you guys ever eat like the seaweed crisps or whatever they are?
This is like the unhealthy version of it.
Exactly.
You're like, do you like seaweed crisps, but you hate being healthy? Eat these potato chips.
Okay, I would rate these a 6. Last one's 4. I think the flavor's a little better.
I thought the last ones were a 5,
Yeah.
and I think these are probably a 7.
Maybe I'll back mine off to a 5 just so I have a little more room
That's
to
what I was
move.
thinking.
But I would definitely say I like these better. The spice is more of a mouth hot, and it's a little bit. It's much less intense.
I don't know if I'd buy these, but I would definitely eat these.
Mhm. There's the sweetness to it. There's almost a cucumber overtone to it,
Hmm.
and then that seaweed. I think it's pretty good.
I like them.
I'm not a fan.
I think that should be the litmus test: is it whether or not Roma would buy it and eat it, or
Mhm.
I don't
not
know
buy
that
it
I
and
would
eat it.
buy it, but I would eat it. Like, I just wouldn't go out of my way to buy it.
And one thing that's a constant in all of these is that seafood umami flavor. Whether I don't know what exactly it comes from, if it's always from the seaweed,
Mm-hmm.
which seems to be a very common ingredient across, across many of them.
Seaweed grows pretty fast, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I guess you can just, whether it's kelp or seaweed technically or whatever.
Mhm.
So,
Definitely the East Coast Atlantic Ocean seaweed is much different than the beautiful green seaweed of the Far East.
Sarah was saying how Dan was an ultra fan. He's going to start quoting the show. And then Dan says, I already do. And Sarah says, yeah, that's true. We will make dinner on Friday and start quoting the intro.
There are a lot of great quotes in there.
Daniel says Hachi 6 in Japanese. Hachi? Haas or CHI? Haichi.
All right. You guys ready for the next one?
Yeah, sure.
This one looked interesting.
I'm scared.
Scrambled egg flavor.
No, I didn't get the yolk ones because we had those last
We had
time.
those, and they were awful.
terrible.
Yeah.
Awful.
This one, I don't know if it actually says it on there. Oh, there we go. Potato chips, Lay's, rock scallop, butter, garlic flavor.
Oh, weird. All right, lift it up a little bit
yeah.
because you can't see the bottom. There you go.
Oh, I'm stoked.
Butter scallop.
Yeah. So you can see the scallop and the
Butter.
butter and the
And the
garlic and the rock all right there.
Well, at least we know what it is.
And it's in a scallop shell too, which means it's authentic.
Yeah.
I never really realized scallops came in shells, but that makes a lot of sense.
Most of the ones you see on the beaches, at like 99%.
Let's imagine scallops floating around.
Mm-hmm. Shellless.
Yeah.
They're very forgetful.
That's why they were so tender.
We're back to ridges, people.
Okay, Marga loves scallops and the Hachi, it's actually 8, not 6.
Oh, snap.
Uh-oh.
We got some controversy in the chat. All right.
Oh, weird. Oh, they're tiny chips. Or maybe that one's just...
Yeah, I got a pretty sizable one.
Okay, never mind.
I think potatoes maintain a constant, Roba.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Well, it definitely tastes garlic.
Got a hint of exhaust.
It's definitely fishy.
You know the air around the airport?
Mm-hmm.
That's what this tastes like. Or a bus depot.
I don't like it.
This is a 6 for me.
Really?
I taste the scallop. Yeah, I'm tasting everything. I taste the rock, the scallop, the butter.
I mean, it is very... I would say it's very close to what you'd expect, I guess.
I also taste the lay chip quite strongly in this one.
Mhm.
Were the other ones?
Whereas, yeah, the potato comes through. The
I don't know. This is like a 4 for me.
And also, I think the
Maybe
first
it's a
ones you always
3.
eat are the worst. And then once you get the flavor in your mouth, so it's not such a shock.
I don't like that one. That
you
one's a
can
2.
carry. Yeah.
The
All
garlic's
right,
a little
Robo, let's
weird.
quit going.
That's like
no,
a
no, it's a 1.
negative 10.
Okay, I'll admit it's getting weirder the more of them I eat.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to taste like the scallop more strongly.
Yeah, I can taste the scalp
see
and I don't
straight out
like
the
it.
exhaust now.
Mhm.
Sarah
There's-
says, I never understand scallops. Are they like fish pancakes?
Scallops are great.
Ooh, they're so good.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
But you have to get the sea scallops, not the bay scallops. The bay scallops are the shitty ones that you get in the Stouffer's dinners or whatever, where you're like, I know who has a good scampi, you know,
Oh yeah.
lean cuisine.
Yeah.
So
I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah,
Mhm.
I know exactly.
Kat wants
the
to know
little
what
rubbery ones.
what a scallop is. She goes, I love them, but what are they? I'm going to look it
I guess
up.
they're a mollusk, probably.
yeah, if you see their shell, they have the classic, like a clam shell is just, you know, kind of ovalish round or whatever. But the scallop
Oh.
actually has the like pearlescent, like when you see like in the Little Mermaid and it
Mhm.
like opens up and there's pearls and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a scallop shell.
Mm.
And they're little hunks of, you know,
Oh.
muscle.
So are there 2 parts of a scallop?
So that the light
Mm-hmm.
part, yeah, would be the scallop.
And
And
what's
that's why
the
they're so
other part?
expensive.
That's a clam, isn't it?
I guess.
Or a mussel?
It's a different species because the clams have a smooth shell.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
mollusk, which is like
yeah.
a shelled sea creature.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at those! Look at all of them on the grill there.
Yep.
Oh, those look good, dude. Butter and garlic scallops.
Mhm.
Ooh wee.
And the secret is to
Yeah.
dry them. So see that nice, nice browning that they have?
Dry them.
Dry them first.
You're supposed to dry most meats first before you cook it, aren't you?
I always do.
Yeah. I've been pounding out some chicken.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I put things over it. Oh yeah, it dries it out. Ooh, cooks it.
Mhm.
Dude, George Foreman's. Those are awesome.
Just discovering why he's a billionaire.
Is he?
I'm sure. God, how many grills has he sold?
Yeah, guys.
Every single person that's ever went to college has bought a George Foreman grill.
This is true.
Yeah.
I didn't even go to college and I had a George Foreman grill.
Do you still have
You
it?
take it back.
No, I don't still have it.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't like it. Those need to be like medium rare. And I don't like them with the bacon. I don't like the bacon wrapped ones.
Oh, yeah. I think
It's-
they're better without it.
Yeah.
I think they're fine. I think they tend to be less crispy when you put bacon with them.
Mm-hmm.
You say medium rare.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've that's just like to where they're not hard, right?
Yeah, they just start to get rubbery.
Mhm.
It's kind of like salmon. Like I want my salmon to be medium rare in the middle because once it's fully cooked all the way through, I mean, medium's okay
Mhm.
too,
Just too
but
late.
it should not be the same color pink
Mhm.
on the inside that it is on the outside.
Mhm. I agree.
That's really the because no matter how good of a cut it is, if you overcook it, it's going to be tough and
Yeah.
rubbery and
Too flaky.
yeah, just it's like, did I get this out of a can?
Yeah, you've had canned salmon.
Oh yeah,
How is it?
not good.
No,
Not
I've
fair.
never tried it.
Mm-mm.
Get a canned tuna fish?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering if those were you're like, oh,
Yeah. I guess I'm not a huge fan of salmon as it is.
really?
It's not something I go to order. I mean, like if I go somewhere fancy like Applebee's, I will,
Yeah, naturally.
but most of the time I don't reach for
Have
salmon.
Have I told you my story about Applebee's?
No.
Okay, so when we were
You've
growing
been
up,
holding back?
yeah, when we were growing up, I don't think we really went out to eat at restaurants too much. Is that what?
I mean, the ground round.
Ground round.
I don't even know what that means.
It's where I played X-Men, Christian.
It's where we played X-Men.
Oh, okay.
It's where I played X-Men and Roma watched.
That is not true.
Well, so
We
I-
had 4 different controllers.
Yeah.
Stephen played them
Yeah,
all.
keep up, Cyclops.
That's funny.
Wolverining over here.
Yeah, you did love Wolverine.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck yeah.
You saw those comics?
Mhm.
Yeah, good for you. Hold on to
Hey.
those to the day you die,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll take them.
They'll be worthless.
Yeah, probably.
Because like, what is this? We'll be burning it. After 4 years, we'll be
Right.
cooking our food on them, cooking our dead cats on them. It'll be like Book of Eli.
Yeah, we should probably start collecting cats now.
I have a samurai sword, so I've already got a good start.
There you
I
go.
have
Breeding cats.
Hayachi samurai swords.
What's that mean?
8.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems
so
reasonable.
I started working at Chili's. I was a server,
Mhm.
and I remember when I got interviewed. He's like, "Have you ever eaten here?" I was like, "Yeah, totally. Never eaten there."
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Okay, so then I was working there probably 3-4 years, and then I went to work one on the other side of town, and there was an Applebee's by it, and so one night I was dating a girl there
Mhm.
who worked there too, and I was like, dude, we should go to Applebee's. They're open later than us. I've never had their food before, so we
Mhm.
go there, and they have those what do they call that, set menu dinners? It's 2 for $25s.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They had something like that, and so they had a steak on there. It was like a bourbon steak or something. I was like, cool, I'll try it. I want to try their steak. I get it, and it just tastes like soap. It tastes like they just rubbed it in soap and gave it to me. I was
Yeah.
like, this is the worst thing I think I've ever eaten in my life. It was just funny because I don't know. I just like it when you go and try a place that's famous or big or corporate or whatever, and
Yeah.
you're like, this is the worst thing I've ever had in my life. Yeah.
I actually did have I did go and order salmon at an Applebee's. I got a salmon blackened salmon fillet on a Caesar salad, and it was actually good. It was a little bit overcooked, but
Yeah.
other than that, but I didn't specify to undercook. What temperature I wanted.
Cheesecake Factory has amazing salmon.
Yeah.
Yeah, consistently. It's always good.
Oh yeah. Chili's actually had really good salmon too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, and did you? Okay, there's actually. Sorry, this is another random fact, but
Mhm.
Chili's, when I was working there, they upgraded to this thing, and it was pretty much it was a conveyor belt, and then a broiler, but then also a microwave, all in one. It was
Okay.
It was like the craziest thing. But
So it's
they-
just shooting radiation all over the
pretty
kitchen.
much, yeah. Actually, one time, one of the no, you heard this. One time, one of the cooks they would use like Pam, the spray,
Mhm.
and it dropped onto the conveyor belt and went in the middle and then blew up.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
It wasn't like a crazy blow, but literally it like exploded in flames, and I heard it. I thought it was a gunshot. So like I go back there, and the cook's like, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was smoking meth. Something happened. Yeah. Yeah, those cooks.
Yeah.
Every now and then, yeah,
You
they're
used to cook, didn't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
mhm.
Sarah
And-
says no for clams. No for clams. Google gooey ducks. That's the reason I can't do clam chowder.
They actually had gooey ducks at the Asian food store.
Oh
Do you know what those look like?
no, I don't want to.
You should know. You should look it up. They're awesome.
That's just like raw duck, right?
No,
Oh,
it's a whole other animal.
okay.
It's actually, I believe it's a mollusk as well. But
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
right, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Look
think
like giant penises.
yes, I think Mike Rowe made these famous
Mm.
with Dirty Jobs,
Ah,
and yeah, people eat it. I guess it's really sweet. I guess it's similar to a scallop.
It totally looks like a dick.
yeah, it looks
Yeah.
kind of good actually, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I guess they are just like buried deep in the mud, and then I think they breathe through their penis or whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And like, do you eat the whole thing?
So
Yes, you do.
I mean that's pretty hot. Yeah, I think they have a tough outer skin, and so I believe you eat the inside, and I believe the flesh does look a lot like a scallop.
Interesting.
I'd try it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd try it. I wouldn't eat it like they were eating it, but
Yeah, I didn't see what the price was. I think it was like $17 a pound. Maybe it
Wow.
was more than that.
Yeah.
so it's like a mix between the gooey duck and that other thing. What was
A
that?
tardigrade.
Tardigrade.
Mm-hmm.
Tardigrade. Tennis tardigrade gooey duck.
Okay. There's gonna be some bad stuff that happens here, I think.
Oh.
I'm excited.
You guys want a refreshing beverage?
Sure.
Oh. Probably.
I have a
You-
feeling it's probably not that refreshing.
Do you want a good one or a bad one?
Yeah, I
Uh,
want the bad one first.
Bad one first?
yeah.
Okay. You know what word really comes to mind when I'm thinking refreshment?
What?
Gooey duck.
Yeah.
Dan says, "Oh shit, that's a dick. Sorry, kids."
Bird's nest, white fungus,
Oh,
Oh,
what?
sweet.
and so Duak Yen,
Rocknyen.
Nine. Yeah.
Ni?
Yeah. Nihai.
Ugh,
It's from Wonder
birds-
Farm.
Bird's nest white fungus.
Yep.
Can I see that before you open it? I would like to study the can just a smidgen.
It's from Kong Dang
I feel
Chuck-
nauseous already.
Bao Kwao Kwan.
I don't think that. Oh, hey, it has 0 total fat, 5 milligrams of sodium, 2 grams of sugar.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, white fungus is the second ingredient, so I'm
I
excited.
mean, I would assume.
Oh,
I mean, when you're paying good money.
I can't wait to try this.
Yeah.
Does it look like white fungus?
Were you supposed to shake it?
I don't know.
It's
You're the one reading it.
It was emitting. It was emitting something of vapor.
Don't worry, it's made in Vietnam.
I'm scared.
Yeah, it doesn't say shake. Oh, do not shake.
I think it's gonna be like a rock star. That's my guess.
Dan says, I can actually believe you find another bird's nest flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Was there a previous nest flavor?
Yeah, it was swallow spit, like what they regurgitate to make
Mhm.
nests with.
Mm-hmm.
How was it?
And so they boil the nests and get the swallow spit.
How was it?
I mean, not great.
Yeah, definitely not
Oh,
great.
swallow spit.
I don't know. What if they're eating geoducks? Oh, it's milky.
It's not milky, it's lumpy.
Sarah says that can clicking open made me shudder. Yeah, I'm shuddering right now.
Here you go, Rama. I'll give you the. We're finishing these, right?
Don't give me the bigger one.
I didn't. I gave you the smaller one.
So it looks like a cup of mucus.
Yeah, that's really fungusy.
Yeah, you can really see the white fungus.
It doesn't smell like anything, so that's promising.
I mean, it could be, or it could be hiding its secrets.
It's actually, it smells kind of florally.
I can. Now are we ready? I'm ready.
Yeah, it smells like a new belt. When you buy a new belt.
That's really good. Tastes like tapioca pudding.
Yeah, it's kind of, it's sweet.
It does taste like cardboard.
It kind of tastes like cardboard.
Yeah, it tastes like when you open a birthday card. That's what it tastes like.
Okay.
And like there's been an old $50
Okay.
bill in there.
I absolutely taste like cardboard now. I did not at first, but oh my God.
It's super cardboardy. And it's it's almost like a egg crate. You know, the
Yes.
the recycled eggs, egg crates. Yeah.
Dude, that's wonky. That I can't even rate that
No.
on 1 to 10. That's a wonk.
I saw that. Okay. Steve looks like he's about to throw up. No, you know what it reminds me of?
Oh God.
The taste of popsicle sticks.
Yeah.
Kind of woody,
Mm-hmm.
sweet.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
That was weird,
Ugh.
man.
Mhm.
Honestly, the worst part, the flavor I can get over, it's just so chunky.
Yeah, the chunky, and knowing that it's some kind of fungus.
I mean, white fungus, yeah.
I wonder, did you see any like supposed health benefits, anything like that? Is that just a delicacy? Do they-
I'll
Nope.
look it up.
No health benefits.
Dan says, new belt cardboard flavor.
hmm Tastes like one of those braided belts that you get at like
What was it called again?
white fungus.
It's right, bird's nest, white fungus.
Yeah, they're two different things. I mean, you can get the bird nest, but you want it with the white fungus.
Bird's nest white fungus drink.
Mm-hmm. Yep, there it is. $17.99 for one on eBay.
How much did you get yours for?
$18.99.
This drink
Are
from
you?
China.
Oh, I was like, oh my goodness.
It was $2.99.
This drink from China is made with mostly water, white fungus, and sugar with only a tiny bit of bird's nest. The bird's nest in question is that of a cave-dwelling swiftlet, which makes its nest from solidified saliva. No more gross than honey if you think about it.
I mean, it kind of is. And actually, it's from Vietnam, stupid. Yeah. So I guess no benefit. It is a luxury item though, because birds' nests are more rare and difficult to harvest. I think it's probably more of a cultural, traditional thing.
But now they've canned it and put it in America.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shipped it on over.
Yeah, that was really interesting.
Not great.
It
Not
might
a
have
big
been better
fan.
colder too.
Yeah, that could be true.
Yeah, it wasn't like
I wish
warm.
our Coca-Cola was lumpy like that.
Yeah. Oh man.
Kat says, Steve is so specific with his descriptions. I feel like I'm tasty things with you.
Nice work, Steven. Very
That's
nice.
the secret of podcasting. I'm gonna describe what type of belt it tastes like. This one looked kind of bad, and it's OMG hot, but it's beef jerky,
Oh,
Okay.
and yeah,
I don't know. It looks pretty good. A lot.
we are proudly Canadian and dedicated to making every bite of our snacks wholesome and delightful treat.
Oh, interesting.
What? So jerky, toujours un gratteur et suffisant. All right, well, I didn't realize this was Canadian jerky. It certainly doesn't look like it.
Throw it out.
Oh, processed in Canada. All right.
Interesting.
Have you ever heard of this, Kat?
Yeah. SOO, Sioux jerky.
OMG hot. I'm stoked.
Yeah.
I've got my white fungus bird's nest ready.
Yeah.
So Kat says, also, I love that Christian liked it, then changed his mind thanks to Steve. And then she says, sounds familiar.
That's funny. Well, no, at first I tasted it, I was like, tastes like tapioca pudding. And then I
Yeah.
had like another mouthful, and I think it had more of the fungus in it. So it was kind of just like over flooding. Wow, this is really compact. It's kind of
Mhm.
wet.
Yeah.
It's wet jerky.
I mean, that doesn't really.
Mine's a heart.
Okay. Ready?
Ready?
It's spicy.
Mm-hmm.
OMG hot.
It tastes like Asian. Woo, it's spicy. It tastes like Asian oh, I'm dying.
It tastes like the Asian store. Like when
Yeah.
you're walking through the Asian store.
Kinda.
Holy crap. That is spicy.
Roma likes it.
It's kind of teriyaki-y.
Mm-hmm. That'd be sweet.
It's also got a black
Hotter.
licorice to it.
Mm.
Yeah. Hotter than extra hot 5 spices beef jerky.
Makes sense.
Clearly.
It's fucking hot.
Woo. Yeah.
Another bite.
It's pretty hot.
It's good. I like the consistency of it. Very soft.
Mm-hmm. And it breaks down when you're chewing it pretty easily, like almost like the inside of a Slim Jim.
Dan says, "Quick, Christian, get a guitar."
I did learn. Oh, you don't have a guitar here, do you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a cover on the show, but I
Mhm.
was afraid we'd get copyrighted if I sang a cover in a song.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just make my own about Crowd Claude Jensen or something.
Yeah.
No, I got go on though.
Kat
Yeah.
says he seems unaffected, Dan.
I mean, it's hot,
CCJ.
but
It's hot.
It is. I mean, it's not painfully hot, but it's getting there.
It's almost painfully
you know
hot.
what? I feel the burn a lot on like the sides of my tongue,
Mhm.
like not so much on the top, but the sides.
Mm-hmm. That's from the bird's nest soup. That's the white fungus. Coat
Yeah,
your
maybe I
tongue.
should go for
You
round
should-
two.
You should break out that milk.
Roma,
My-
no time for a new cup.
My
Grab,
no.
just pour milk into her bird's nest. Lumpy.
my gums are actually starting to burn,
I can't even drink that anymore. I don't think.
and my nose is
Don't.
running.
Roma, milkman. Have you guys ever had a dirty milkman?
I mean, I don't think I know what that is.
It's a simple question, Steven.
That's
what it is.
I'm gonna have to say-
question.
I'm going to say no.
Good, because that means no one's copied it yet. All right, when I was bartending at Chili's, I was trying to create drinks, and so I came with one, the Dirty Milkman.
Sounds delicious.
Vodka, it's a shot. It's a mixed drink, but a shot. Vodka,
Okay.
chocolate milk, a pickle. If
Oh, weird.
If you want a regular Milkman, you just put milk in it, just white milk instead.
Wait, still with the pickle?
Yeah, well, it's a Milkman.
What?
I only sold one. I pitched it for about a year to like everyone that I thought was kind of cool, and I only sold one. But they bought me one too, so it was pretty fun.
And did they
And how
like
was
it?
It tasted like I liked it. I
Yeah.
thought it was pretty good. And like I was trying to make the grossest drink I could think of, and that's pretty much what came to mind. I was also trying to make things I had at work, and so I was like, "Can I do this? Can I do that?" I don't know. I thought it was good. The chocolate milk like covers up the vodka incredibly well, and then if you like sweet and salty,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Oh,
Could see that.
my mouth hurts.
Yeah, that was a pretty intense. Not the worst it's gonna get.
Oh man,
Do you guys want to try something mysterious that I don't even know what it is?
that sounds
Yeah.
good. Oh yeah, I know what this is.
You do?
No,
All right.
it's a mouth party.
A mouth party.
Mm-hmm. That's the reason I got it.
I actually
It's
like
'cause it's
I
a
like
mouth
yeah
party.
the marketing of this a lot, the packaging and stuff. That guy's awesome in the green
Mhm.
suit, and that's really good.
I wonder if he's like a top chef or something from Asia.
I was thinking television host.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe a critic of some sort, food critic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the green.
Sarah says Steve looks like he's slowly dying in the background. Hold up. holding up okay there, Steve? You look flush.
I'm good.
Dude, I
He did-
hurt.
Yeah, he did eat the whole thing in one bite. I was like,
Yeah.
that's a bold move.
What else? What else can we do? You know?
Hey.
All right, individually packaged.
Yep. That means they're dangerous. That means you don't eat a lot of these.
It does have a phone number on it.
Well, that's
It
for help.
looks like bacon on the package.
If someone would call that number if we all pass out, that would help.
Oh, I don't know about this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it smells like a chimichanga.
We'll see.
It's a mouth party. What American food would you call a mouth party?
I don't know. Rice milk?
Yeah, I should have known it was going to be all weird and slimy once we. It's slimy looking. Oh, geez. Okay, I can't wait to get this out. Oh, it's
Is it little fish things?
yeah, I think so. I think it is little fish things.
It's
Oh,
wet.
No. Oh, no. Oh, these are little fish things.
I'm excited.
Who knows what? Oh, I can see its digestive tract. Come on, guys.
Is that the digestive tract?
Yes.
I thought it was just delicious.
What do you think it is?
Good.
All right. Ready?
That's a chimichanga.
I mean, actually, it does smell like a chimichanga. All right. Fair enough. Here we go. It's a cat food chimichanga.
It gets better the one you have it in.
So it's chewy. It's spicy. Awesome.
Yeah. It's fishy.
It kind of reminds me of like mackerel.
Yeah. It's like a canned fish, really.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Like I like sardines and mackerel and stuff, so like I can appreciate it. It's pretty spicy.
Yeah. It tastes like a cat food chimichanga.
Fish and milk.
Simple pleasures. All right.
I
well,
didn't hate it.
I'm not mad at it.
Hey, I'm gonna rate that one a 4.
Yeah.
Maybe in a 5. Super average.
Okay. You ready for the last of the snack chips?
Mm-hmm.
You may recognize this one.
That's funny that I brought those up earlier too.
Yep. Well, these ones are from Canada. Just kidding.
We don't have
As
those
you
in
can tell
America.
by the letters. But actually, these are Cheetos, but they are.
Puffs.
Where did I read that? They are Japanese steak flavored
Oh, what?
Cheetos.
Okay. I'm
me
kind
just
of excited
double-check
about
that.
this.
I think you're right. I saw the two medallions on the front.
Mhm. You know, actually, I think they had it written right where you buy it from. Oh yeah, okay. Japanese artificial steak flavor.
Artificial steak flavor. Okay.
That's crazy. I've never had Cheetos flavored anything else. So I'm
Mhm.
actually kind of stoked.
Well, the flaming hot,
Right, that's what I'm
Which-
saying. Flaming hot and cheese.
which is really
Are they brown?
yes,
They're like vegan. They're like the vegan Cheetos.
yeah.
Have you ever had the chickpea Cheetos?
I would
No.
never do that to myself.
They're pretty good. No, they're good. If you like chickpeas,
I love chickpeas.
yeah, they're good. They have like chickpea, like Cheeto, like vegan snacks. They're good.
Mhm.
Are Cheetos, or I mean, are Cheetos not vegan? Or oh, weird. Okay,
Roma, they're the cheesiest.
so they're like
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm down. This one's easily a 7. Mm.
So
I like these.
they're very mild.
Yeah, they're slightly sweet, a little teriyaki. They're like teriyaki. Like a
They're
teriyaki Cheeto.
sweet. They are sweet.
I think that's the corn, though. I think So I don't know if it's so much the flavoring.
I would
Um,
actually buy these.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. I like the flavor of the Cheeto Puffs, like the Cheeto themselves. So
Mhm. It's almost like they have a slight like beef ramen
Yeah.
Mhm.
flavoring
Mhm.
packet flavor. I mean,
Mhm.
it's not much here or there, but really, it's just not cheesy like the ones we have. The explosive orange cheese.
I actually like these. They're sweet. So I'm not like really big into the sweet, but they're actually really good.
yeah, tasty.
And they don't have any of the seaweed umami to them.
Mm-mm.
So they
No.
seem very Americanized or something.
Probably because they wanted to fill a niche. Like everyone's doing the seaweed.
I guess.
Let's
yeah.
just do the steak.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with that.
Because most of the stuff that you get there is like the fried shrimp,
Mhm.
Lot of
corn
sea-
puffs,
A lot of
and
seafood flavor.
squid
Mm-hmm.
puffs, and yeah. So,
Dan says Romerica approved.
mm-hmm. All right, you ready for something spicy?
I think so. Oh, that's what that was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Uh-oh. So we actually tried this on the Fancy Feast, but I think so we had eaten the stinky tofu
Mm-hmm.
and I was done after that. So I don't know if I ever even actually ate this.
Wait, what is this stinky tofu you speak
Oh.
of?
Oh
You
shit.
know, we should do another drink first.
Drink first.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Calpico?
Yeah, let's do Calpico. I love that stuff.
It's the best.
Have you actually had that, Roma?
No,
Okay.
I have no idea what it is.
It's a carbonated soft drink, original flavor. Who knows what that means?
It's definitely going to be, I wonder how sweet it's going to be. I'm interested.
Well, Calpico is known.
Coconut?
Fresca?
As long as it's not chunky. All their drinks are chunky.
Chonk the monkey.
I have a
Okay,
feeling this
Dan
one's
is super
pretty-
insistent that you get an a clip for your earpiece. I think it's driving him crazy.
Yeah.
There is a clip built in, but I clipped it to the desk,
Oh,
Nice.
if that helps.
Thank you, Steven.
Mm-hmm. See, Dan, the great part is that it's almost like you don't know I'm wearing it.
I used to wear in-ears on
Mhm.
stage, and it was pretty hilarious, like having like earbuds jabbed into your ear while you're trying to do a performance. Or you're yeah, it's funny.
Is that nice and subtle?
You know what? You know what we actually used to do? We used to run it up the back of our shirts.
I don't believe you. All right, we ready to try this?
yes.
Okay,
It does taste like a Fresca.
Gin
It
Don,
smells like.
100 years.
Tastes like cleaning supplies.
All right,
Tastes like a Fresca and a Tang mixed.
yeah.
Tastes like Glade. Or what is that stuff?
Febreze.
No, the lemon stuff.
Lemon Sol.
Lemon Sol.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Not. I'm
It
not
tastes
hating on it.
like I'm waxing a table.
Well, and it has a very fine carbonation to it,
Mm.
almost like orange gina.
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
Haven't you drank orange gina?
No.
Oh,
Well, I don't like it, but I don't hate it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Does that mean it's a 5, Roma?
No, it's like a 4. No, it's like a. I definitely would never go out of my way to drink this ever. If I was like completely dehydrated and I'm about to die, I'd drink it, but
I mean, it's not that bad.
it's not good.
It was pretty harsh. I'd rather drink motor oil. All right. Seems a bit overstated, but
Okay, we got 20 minutes. We better whip out this food.
yeah, like dicks. Oh,
Like,
we also have ghost pepper pickles.
Yeah, we do. We should say that for the very end.
I just don't know which one's gonna be hotter though.
Oh, do you really not?
No.
Let's do them both at the same time.
All right.
Pickle ramen. God, is this really that spicy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Margot says, I like the story of the stinky tofu in the trash can.
Tofu in the trash can.
Is this spicier than when we ate that habanero?
I think it's a little bit different of a spice.
Gotcha.
Dan says, carbonated pine sol with lemon.
That's pretty close. It's orange. Oh, you're doing it. Yeah, you did it. Oh my, that's beautiful. Thank you, sir. You have enough chopsticks?
Mhm.
Oh, good for you.
We're sharing.
I didn't know. I have 0 chopsticks at my place. Yeah, use a fork. And what? This isn't Panda Express. Oh, I'm stoked for this. Roma, what did you say that you stopped eating so you wouldn't eat this?
Oh, the stinky tofu. I couldn't hang.
So
There's this thing called stinky tofu, and
Uh-huh.
it's fermented tofu. And I guess you're supposed to cook it, but Steve didn't cook it, and it's the most disgusting, nauseating. I mean, it's like burnt dog shit, and like I don't even know. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever in my. Honestly, I would have preferred to eat dog shit over this. That's how rancid it was.
Here I was bragging about having enough chopsticks, and
Yeah, true that. Do I need to run outside of the studio and see?
yeah,
Here, why don't you take these ones? Where would I look?
probably on the.
Well, it looks
Countertop.
spicy. It's very, very orange. You're out of chopsticks?
How did I do that? Apparently. Or I put them somewhere weird.
Well, I don't know, but let's see what we got going on here.
All right.
Sarah says my butt is clenched for you in sympathy,
Were they sitting on the counter?
No, I slipped in a drawer.
What?
and she says
All right.
you need a screenshot of your faces.
So here is the this is the double X. I guess I should have brought the packaging in, but it's the double X hot. And it's the hottest one of ramen that they say they have.
Okay.
This is gonna burn my lips. I could tell.
Yeah.
It burned my nose a little bit smelling it.
Yeah. Whoa.
Hasn't really hit me yet.
It hit me in the neck, like, you know, it like touches the back of your throat just right. And the other thing,
Dan says Fancy Feast 2.0, the fancier feast.
that's right.
Like that.
So, I don't know. This just doesn't feel quite as spicy as last time. It hit me kind of hard because I think it was sitting in the sauce. Like part of it was just sitting in its
Mm-hmm.
because it's supposed to be a little bit saucy, but it's not soupy.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It's hot.
it's hot, but it's not. Yeah.
It's actually quite good.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely the more you eat, the spicier it gets. I'm definitely feeling it a lot more now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
I like
scared. I'm just scared for it to touch my lips because I know I'm going to be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And this is the stuff last time on Fancy Feast where my like face was turning red because I ate like 2 bowls of it to get the fucking taste of the shitty tofu out of my mouth. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten in my whole life.
No, literally, like you'd eat dog shit and you'd be like, "Oh, this is like the same thing, if not better."
So you were supposed to cook it, but you didn't.
I don't know. Oshi. I know she loves me.
Woo! It's getting spicy.
A little spicy, right?
Yeah.
She because I was like, I'm looking for the most, and that's one of the reasons I didn't give her the podcast is because I'm like, we're just gonna be offensive to your culture, like
Right.
all of this stuff is really gross and sucks. When actually it didn't, but that did.
Whew. That was spicy. That was very spicy, but good.
I do feel like every bite you take, it gets spicier. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I finished mine and I feel it now.
Mm-hmm.
Hot.
Oh,
Well,
my nose is dripping. Do you have napkins?
Here, take this towel. Good catch.
we're gonna cool off, guys, with some nice Jufran hot and spicy banana sauce.
Yeah, all right. I'm ready. I'll eat some with the milk. Ooh, those are spicy.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's spicy in the habanero, but that's spicy.
it's a different kind of spicy. Well, I don't know. It's pretty similar. Pretty fucking similar.
Why are we doing this to ourselves?
America. That's why. Because we can. We should be dressing our little kids up in tiny outfits and parading them on a stage. Now I'm talking about child pageants.
Oh,
It's the most American thing there is.
I need more milk.
I'm crying a little bit. Okay.
How do you get this banana sauce out? What's the secret?
You got to do this.
Oh, I saw a little bit come out.
No, it's just banana juice. I
shake
need
it.
banana sauce.
Oh my God, I'm dying. Give me that milk.
Woo-wee. I think I'm actually gonna have some more. That was pretty worth it.
I can't.
I mean, I probably should slow down.
Sarah says, okay, so Dan says the lips on all three of you is matching the wall in the studio. Sarah says, oh man, you guys are gonna be farting fireworks later.
That's why I have a bidet. I don't have
Me
to worry
too.
about those things. I'll let the robots
Roma's
take care for
screwed.
me.
I'm coming to your place.
Yeah, Christian.
Speaking of which, you moved into a new place, didn't you, recently?
Mm-hmm.
It's an older place.
Mm-hmm.
So is it haunted?
Yeah, Nazi ghost. Okay, have I told you guys this story? Okay, all right, this is good.
Don't yell.
Okay, so day one of moving in.
Uh-huh.
I'm moving in, and Megan is helping me, and it's I think I moved in around October, and it was a pretty nice day. So like people were walking their dogs and stuff. It was a little bit of an active neighborhood, and so we're like on the last low to bring everything in, and I see this man. He's dressed semi flamboyantly, and he's just staring at the house. So I kind of go over there. I'm like, "Hey, what's up, man?" And he's like, "Oh, hey, I used to live here like 10 years ago with my ex-husband." He's like, "Place looks like shit now." I was like, "Okay, cool." And he's like,
Thanks.
he's like, "Oh man, why would he do that to that place? It looks horrible now." He's like, "There's some good memories in here." He's like, "You know the place is haunted, right?" I'm like, How do you know that? How is the place haunted?" He's like, "Well, one time I was there. Some dishes like flew out of the cabinets." He's like, "I also went to the basement. There was a bunch of swastikas down there." Yeah, he's like, "I'm pretty sure it's Nazi ghosts." Okay, so then he lays one more diss on the house. He goes, "Man, the yard's so ugly." Anyways, I live just down the street, and I like it's like mid like COVID, you know. He's like, "I had like 100 people at my house the other day." He's like, "You guys should totally come over and party sometime. I think it would be awesome." And then like he walks off with him and his ugly dog, and I was like, "Oh my god, where did I move? Like, what is this?"
Roma? Christian?
You are terrible at throwing bananas. Do you know that?
Well,
So this is banana
my people are beat people, Rama.
dressing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead and pass that.
Oh,
Mine's bruised.
Yeah. Well,
here you go, Roman.
when you toss a banana, that's what you get. Okay.
Wow, these bananas are weird. Where'd you get these from?
Banana, please.
I was going to say the banana store.
Yep.
Smells vinegary.
It tastes like a banana.
Ew.
Is it like banana ketchup?
I don't know. Gonna find out now, aren't we?
We actually did eat banana ketchup. So it's supposed to.
Whoa.
Mm-mm. I don't like this. It's all the wrong things. It's just all the bad stuff. I can't.
I've seen some priceless.
I don't think it's that bad.
I mean, it's not
Really?
good. It's not
I'm
good.
gonna try it one more time.
Yeah, I gotta try it one more time. I feel like I'm like intoxicated from the spicy at this point. I'm a little bit delirious. So I'm just
Yeah.
happy to have banana.
I mean, it's fine. I would never buy it.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, that is pretty bad.
Yeah, it's got all the elements of good things, but they're all off. They're all
It's
wrong.
sweet and tangy and spicy.
Yeah.
It's salty.
Yeah, and salty,
salty.
And
And weird with bananas. I don't know
Yeah.
why you would eat that on a banana.
absolutely. And you can't even get it out of the jar.
It was
You
better.
literally can't.
It
So
was
why would you ever buy that?
regular ketchup was better on bananas than that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, McDonald's ketchup was the shit on bananas. Pardon my nose.
But so, have you had any ghost experiences?
I mean, once he got the swastikas up,
It
it's
was fine.
really settled
So
down.
you know what? Actually, this is what me and Megan were talking about. Here you go, Rama. So I'm going to the auctions to
Mhm.
furnish a lot of my stuff. And
Okay, it smells like orange.
Yeah.
What is it? Did you even show it to us? What it is?
Oh yeah, sorry.
it tastes like, I don't know.
It's Ice Peak.
I speak. Okay.
You know,
It tastes like Tang and Emergency.
Yep. Tastes like vitamins.
vitamins,
Orange vitamins.
ingredients, water, and sugar. Oh, it does have food additives. Interesting. They separate the ingredients from the additives.
So tell me about what were you saying,
yeah.
Chris?
So I'm going to the auctions, and
It's fine. I drink it.
yeah, that's actually a 5. for me.
Yeah.
And so I go to the auctions, and
I like the Calpico better.
do you?
I don't. I do not know.
I think like Greek Steven. Yeah, it's a little more palatable. And so I buy a desk and a chair, and this chair looks as though a man has died in it. So this is what I'm thinking. I brought the chair to my place. He was a Nazi. Now he has his final resting place down in the basement. All activity is stopped.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So the guy that lived there, did he live upstairs or downstairs? It's a duplex, right?
Yeah, I think it used to be a 1-story when he
Okay.
was there. Yeah. I think he's like, because I was like, oh, who owned it? And he's like, some old lady, so, which is not who owns it now,
Yeah.
I hope. I
Was she a
assume.
Nazi?
I don't know how, I don't think there was ever swastikas down there. I'm pretty sure he's just a meth head.
Fair
That
enough.
could
Yeah,
be
that's
it.
what I think so. So, but that's cool, Whew, my stomach is feeling all sorts of strange at this moment.
Is it
Good luck driving home. Well, it was like Brian was on the show when we did Fancy Feast, and he was like practically shitting himself. He
I
actually,
think he did.
I think he did. He had to get up to shit.
I let some loose before I came over here, so I ain't too worried. Here you go, Rama.
All right.
So these are ghost pepper pickles.
Del Monte.
Yeah, Steven bought these a while ago, I think, and he told me about them. So I was kind of expecting these when I came on here. I should have realized it'd be a food montage.
It's a whole food setup.
All right.
All right, so they're just pickle chips, but they're ghost pepper.
And ghost peppers are hot, dude.
They said blazing hot.
Yeah, ghost peppers are hot.
Are we ready?
And they have the scale, and that shit's,
Blazing.
it says blazing hot, so you know. They ain't lying. All right.
All right. Let's do this.
So far, so good.
I'm gonna pickle number 4.
It's hot.
When compared to the stuff we've been eating,
No.
not really.
I'm gonna try to kick in for a second.
Come on, Del Monte. What are these for cancer patients?
I went to an Indian pizza place. I was in Salt Lake, and they put ghost pepper powder on my pizza.
Oh shit.
It was really tasty. I told him, I was like, I like spicy, but like I've had ghost pepper before. Like, don't put too much. But it was like so perfect. That was
It's spicy.
that was mild.
I think, yeah, I don't think anything compared to
Yeah, that was by far the spiciest.
noodles. Yeah. You want one last drink, everybody, before we go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
One for the road, they call it.
Yeah, that's totally that's not a big deal. I've had jalapenos spicier than
Yeah,
that.
Oh,
straight up.
totally. Yeah. I'd say that'd be like
And
maybe slightly
honestly,
more than a mile.
if my mouth wasn't already burning from all the other stuff, it probably would be like nothing.
Yeah. Or maybe you would feel it a lot more
Yeah.
because you didn't have any.
You were desensitized.
Maybe. But now there's just the pain receptors are just like overwhelmed.
Here you go, Rama. Well, thank you.
And this one,
Oh, weird. You like this one, don't you?
I don't know.
Oh.
What is it?
Go curry. I don't know what it is.
It's like a grape something. It smells good,
Mhm.
though.
Yeah, it just looks like grapes.
It's a little
All
chunky.
right. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
This tastes like the gummy candy, the
Mhm.
Japanese gummy
Mhm.
candy.
I like it.
Grape. Yeah.
It's a 6.
It's got pulp in it.
Yeah,
Which-
it's a little pulpy.
It totally tastes like grape gummy candy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it.
It's good.
Like if it was at a party, I would drink it.
Yeah. No, I don't think we ate too many terrible things today.
No, I would say that's a pretty overall positive experience.
Surprisingly, the banana sauce was the worst one for me, I think.
Yeah, you look like you were gonna hurl.
Yeah. I think it's because I had to scoop it out and I was trying to I was like sticking my fingers in the hole to try to get it to. It's way too much work. It's just kind of gross. It's almost like watching a baby get, delivered. You don't want to, ever kiss it or touch it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's not how that happens.
No, I think that's pretty universal.
Woo! I feel a little high from all that spicy.
Yeah, so do I. I was just trying to remember what was happening during the banana sauce phase, and I really don't.
Christian's also high from bathing and smoking pot.
No, I didn't smoke
Mostly.
pot. No.
Oh, all right.
No.
Fair enough.
I don't think I could do that before a podcast. It'd be rough.
Yeah.
I'd be too nervous.
Yeah. You'd probably start freaking out, thinking the
Freaking-
internet's watching you.
Freaky.
We should all do an episode where we drop acid.
I mean,
See how
yeah.
it turns out. I actually know somebody who did an episode on mushrooms. They seem pretty with it.
All right, Joe Rogan.
No, it was shit happens when you party naked.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm
Mhm.
It'd
Well,
probably be fun.
yeah.
And you know what the best part was? If you didn't like it, you could just stop.
Like turn off the internet.
Yeah.
But you'd still be shrooming or whatever.
Oh yeah. I mean, you
I mean,
can't turn
that's the
that
part
off.
I probably wouldn't like. The
Oh.
podcasting part would probably be fine. It'd be the shrooming part.
Not hallucinogenics guy.
I don't know.
It used to be
Yeah,
in high school.
I've had some bad ones and some good ones, and
You never had a bad one.
yeah. I
You
think
never
if
had a bad one?
Uh-uh.
Oh.
I definitely.
The only time I've ever had a quote unquote bad trip was eat edible pot. That shit fucks me up. It's terrible.
A lot of people say that. I haven't ever tried it.
Oh my god.
They're
just-
strong.
I just booty bump them all.
It sucks. It's
Just
like
cram those cookies right up my ass.
hyperventilating, anxiety attack to the nth degree, like impending doom, end of the world, am I dying? Like, what's the meaning of life? Just terrible.
Yeah, you're like that airline pilot who actually
That's-
ate edibles. And
That's
called
called a
in.
bad trip, Roma.
Yeah, and I've only ever had it on edible
Yeah.
pot.
And have you done mushrooms since then? See, because I think after
Yeah,
my
for sure,
first
for
bad
sure.
trip, I
And
kind of was
acid.
like, I don't, you just kind of,
Power through. Keep going.
Well-
You don't ever want to do it again.
that's kind of it, is it kind of sullies the rest of them. It kind of, because you have that expectation.
Kat says Joe Rogan is DMT.
Yeah, definitely. But he also talks about mushrooms and, getting high on banana sauce.
Well, we're at the end of the show.
Yes. So thank you everybody for checking us out. I hope we were entertaining.
I had a good time.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. These are always good episodes. Thank you for everybody in the chat, all of our favorite fans. We are on Minds now, so you can find the Sensible Sociopath podcast or at SensoxSteve, the usual. Also, Gab is the same. Instagram, the Sensible Sociopath podcast. All audio podcasting platforms. Christian, do you want to give some plugs?
At KZLock for Instagram. I don't know. I don't post much. You
Yeah.
know, I kind of do random stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
I've been
And they-
thinking actually with Spicy Licks. I've been trying to come up with a better idea because I think I talked to you about it before, but it was a lot of work what I was doing. Like a lot of work.
Yeah, I can
And so-
tell.
yeah, and so I was trying to think, and I think actually might start doing is this sounds really fun to me. Album reviews. Then I'll rate a song based off the elements I like of the album, and then maybe I'll eat a pepper while I perform it. So
There you go.
I think it kind of combines a lot of things, but it sounds easier because like I listen to a lot of like YouTubers, podcasters who do critiques and analyzation of things,
Mhm.
and I really like those. I'm
Mhm.
into them. It's
Mhm.
cool to hear someone's opinion who you view as an expert.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I kind of want to get in that side, and like I would like it more if I did a little bit more voice acting, like compared to like always on camera. But I still want to use a camera sometimes, you
Mhm.
know. So
Well,
Yeah.
you have to let us know on that when you
Yeah.
start rolling
Yeah.
that out.
For sure. Yeah. Doing voiceover is fun. Yeah. So we have an author that's going to be coming up on the podcast. He's a paranormal investigator. So that
That's
should
cool.
be pretty cool. So that should be dropping next week.
Yep.
And so we'll do like a premiere with that one just because, we'll
Oh.
pre-record.
it's gonna pre-record. That's cool
Yeah.
though. That's cool.
And then we're also on the all audio podcasting platforms. Please subscribe, review, thumbs up. Check us out on Rumble. Check us out on BitChute. We're all over the place. Just trying to drum up a little business. And, Patreon and PayPal. And I think I even have Bitcoin up there somewhere.
Nice.
So
Hell
if you
yes.
want to give us a bunch of that, that's cool too.
Yeah.
It's not worth very much.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Best podcast in the world.
The world would not be the same.
I like it.
No wonder my anxiety's so high.
Few people laughed. Few people cried.
Oh, what's in the box?
Most people were silent.
And that was it.
Now I am become death,
Sounds like a bad time.
the destroyer of worlds.
Yeah, so this doesn't seem like a great idea to me.
I suppose we all thought that, one way or another.
You didn't tell me any of that. That's crazy.
Well, Rama, when you're a hero, you don't tell everyone. until you're on your podcast.
I'm about to hear some shit.
We all need to laugh.
I think just sitting down and, listening to
The Sensible Sociopath. This is the shit you're supposed to be watching.
Gen X is gonna love it. Millennials are gonna be like, I'm offended.
You have offended me.
Also, my dog has a giant dick.
Oh my god, that's enormous.
I love it.
It's still a racist dog whistle.
Where you kind of have like a rotating cast of characters.
We're talking baby seals, eagles, wolves.
I'm just glad we're not going to have to eat with racism anymore.
It's worse than the butthole.
We're technically considered propaganda.
It is very contagious.
I think we really need to talk about environmentalism.
Like, are they studying pine cones?
Make yourself a nice stingray omelet. That's how Steve Irwin died. Cholesterol.
It's fucking delicious.
His father had ended up killing his mother and committing suicide.
In that order?
That's diabolical. I like it.
They had an apple gun where you could shoot Bigfoot.
Has she always been retarded?
I mean, she could have had a head injury.
You don't know anything about tartar sauce.
He had picked up a 400-pound statue and was like walking around with it.
Was the statue racist?
I'd like to think so.
It's like how they invented bacon and avocado to make a turkey sandwich tolerable.
I have a fear of fire.
Like a werewolf? Daniel, you've been our greatest viewer. Well, Daniel and Sarah and Katrina.